Hello, I'm Belinda Pollard from smallbluedog.com. Welcome to my place. I'm guessing that you've come to this page because you have a manuscript that is not behaving itself. Or perhaps you don't know where to go from here. You might be stuck. Lots of writers get stuck, sometimes right back at the beginning, sometimes right near the end. They're not sure how to move on, how to create the book of their dreams and imaginations. It's one thing, isn't it, to have that picture in your head. It's another to be able to put it out there as a finished and completed book. I have been working in books and publishing for 20 years. I've been a professional writer. I started as a journalist, and I've been a professional writer for most of my working life. But when it came time for me to write a novel, still I was worried that maybe I couldn't do it. What if I couldn't pull it off? What if I couldn't build a whole world? What if I couldn't write a whole book and hold that world together and put it together in a way that made sense and that kept people involved and engaged and made people believe what was going on? I really didn't know when I started, and it was difficult the whole way through. The same with when I wrote my memoir. I wrote a light memoir about my dog, and I didn't know what to put in, what to leave out. I initially thought it was just going to be a collection of amusing anecdotes about my funny dog. But as I started to write it, I discovered that I couldn't write her story without writing some of my own as well. And there were some quite difficult and I guess intimidating things that I had to put out there as part of that process. Your story will be different to mine, and yet it will also be a little bit the same. There'll be things that you are concerned about that I was also concerned about. There will be things that you understand and that you want to know, similar to many other writers. But that doesn't mean that if you sign up for some coaching with me that you're going to get put through a sausage machine and get given what everybody else gets given. No, it is customized to you, to your book, to your dreams and visions, to your voice. I am quite fierce about protecting a writer's voice. Sometimes being grammatically correct has to take second place to a writer's voice. I'm very, very protective of a writer's voice. What I do when we work together with coaching, I don't come in as the corrector and the school teacher or whatever to tell you what you must do. It's more a process of discovering and uncovering and finding out what your book can be. I'm told that I have a knack for seeing possibilities, that I have a knack for seeing the overarching shape of a book in an unusual way. I guess some of that comes from my history, my background, my training. Some of it's probably innate. But I like to work with people who I click with and who I know that I can help. So I will be honest with you. If we start exploring the idea of coaching together and I can see that I'm not going to be able to help you, I'll tell you. I'm not going to just take your money and run. This has got to work. I long to help people. Someone told me recently that I'm a dream releaser. A dream releaser. And that really moved me. You can see how it's affecting me even now as I talk about it. It made me very emotional. I love to help release the dreams that have been held captive in people's minds, in their lives, in their maybe even their own expectations and restrictions that they place on themselves. I love helping people release those dreams, and I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about whether that's something that I can do for you with your book project and your dreams and visions for your book and the way that you would like to change the world, maybe even just a little bit. I'm Belinda Pollard from smallbluedog.com.